Hello, and welcome back to the Eyes of Ara. I'm sure we're all dying to get into the epilogue and find the last blue jack-o'-lantern and the knob to open up the tomb in the prologue, and we will do that today. But before we do, there are a couple things that I want to talk about. I found out some interesting little tidbits since last time and did a few tests and stuff. So, first off, the dev might not be watching these episodes as they're coming out, but he is active on the Steam forums, and I posted my question to the dev right there, and anyone else. And let's take a look at that. And I'm pretty sure you can see the Steam overlay now. I did multiple tests, but now you should be able to see it, and we can read through this. So I'm not going to read everything, you can do that if you want, but basically I'm just saying, does anyone know anything about the, 5-digit code that is almost hexadecimal but not quite for the observatory? And the dev replied, there is a code that will open the gate, but it can't be found anywhere in the game. It was never intended that the player would fly past the oscilloscope without solving it, because you need the item it contains to complete the game. Upon reaching the end, you would still need to trek back to Chapter 3 and complete it anyway. But just for fun, I still made it work with a code and thought I might eventually provide a clue for the community outside of the game itself. Perhaps one day some enterprising player will discover the solution. So, that's pretty, it's a shame that, it's not something you can find out in the game, but I was wondering about that, if you just skip the oscilloscope and you don't break the circuits or whatever, then how do you get the blue orb? Because you need to do that anyway, because you need the blue orb. They're not optional, but I guess it does have a solution, but not something you can reasonably figure out in the game, which means I'm not going to try that. So I'm satisfied, finally knowing the truth behind the weird password gate thing. So there we go. Thank you, 100 Stones Interactive, once again, for coming to the rescue. That's very nice to know. Besides that, I did some testing in the planetarium and discovered a couple things. We don't really need to go here, but we might as well. First off, I was just replaying the game, not the game, but this section just before recording now, because I wanted to test out the golden orb thing, how it really works, if I really understood it correctly and stuff. I think I mentioned something about that last time, and I noticed while solving it that you can switch from any configuration to any configuration. There are no restrictions, but I say there are no restrictions and then I list the restriction, but you can only do it among the 4 main configurations. So there's the everything turned on, outer circle on the solar system, which is just the tiny blob that you eventually need to switch to in order to get the golden orb. And then there's the distant homeworld stuff, and the outer planets and the inner planets. So those are 4 different configurations, and you can switch between them willy-nilly however you want. And the interesting portion, or the interesting part, is that you don't need to do them in order to solve the original puzzle. So when you solve it, when you switch to a different configuration, as long as you just have the configuration figured out, one of these lights will light up. So the first one is the distant homeworld, then outer planets, then inner planets. And I just did inner planets first, just to check it out if you could switch directly to it. And you could, and this one lit up, and these 2 were not lit up. And then I lit them up like distant homeworld, and then outer planets, and then the puzzle solved. And then finally, as I said, there was a restriction. You can't just come back down with a key, pop it in, and go only on the sun, and then no planets, and then get the orb. Because you do need to switch back to the original configuration with all planets, outer mode, and solar system to get the tiny ball, and then you can do no planets, inner ring, only sun, and then you get the sun, the golden orb. But that actually was something that the walkthrough guy has wrong, because I'm pretty sure I followed the walkthrough, because I couldn't figure this out on my own, so I followed the walkthrough, and he used the, he said you had to do them in order, like reverse order, like switch back inner to outer, and then from outer to everything, and then from everything to the, inner, like taking the orb. But you don't, you can just switch 2 steps, basically. So, yeah, there we go. Enough time has been wasted, sorry about that. Just thought that was kind of some neat tidbits, and now I don't have to, like, worry about anything and think about how things work. So, let's jump into the epilogue, and yeah, honestly, I'm gonna push hard for actually completing everything today. Because we do only have this last one! Nice! There we go! Lights out! I also have the achievement page open, just because I figured we were gonna get the achievements. I mean, I guess we've seen them all. Yeah, it's only the secret achievements that don't say what they are, so I don't need to read this, really. It's like this one or whatever. I don't think it said locate Lady Catherine. You had to, like, get it, and then it said that. So that's why I wanted to read all of these, but now I don't need to do that, I suppose. So now we just need to find the knob. So I guess I'll just go in and check here first, and then we'll see if it's here. But I very much doubt it. I'm quite certain it's gonna be inside the backer room, because why wouldn't it be? Of course it's gonna be in the backer room, so you have to have, like, done everything in order to get the full advantage, or full benefit, full completion. Do I need this? No, I don't. That's only for beating the game. The full completion of the Halloween mode. Wait, what am I looking for again? I'm looking for the knob. Yeah, so let's just check up here. Ooh. Oh, this is kind of cool. I'm glad I did check up here. Ah, and it is here. Wow. But I kind of want to open the backer room anyway, just to check if that's any different. But I guess it isn't then. And ah, that's the one that you have to turn off. I was wondering about that. Like, one of them was no eyes on, so how does that make any sense if you just leave it as it is? No, it's just one that's already on and you need to turn it off. Okay, cool. That's good. But yeah, I will open up the backer room just so we can take a peek inside and see if it's any different. I guess it probably won't be because it's the backer room. It's like all the paintings stuff. He can't really change anything because that's all the backer stuff. We need to press all the buttons. Wait, shit. There's like 5 coins. Yeah, I need to go pick those up. I know where they all are, I think. Here are 3. And then there were 2, like, up, and then was it in one of these staircases? Oh, I guess I can listen to chimes. Where were those coins? Here, yeah, it was in the stairwell. I thought so, but... Ah, there we go. Couldn't find them. Alright, so that should be everything. I don't think I've missed anything else at this point. And I'm gonna cut while I just look at the solution for that other thing, because I don't think I can remember every single crack. But we'll see. Maybe I can. There we go. Hooray. Great. So the first one I do know was this one. At least, I'm pretty sure. Second one was either this one or this one. I know one of them was this one. I think this one might have been that. There we go. Wow, I got it. Okay, no cut necessary. Fantastic. I wasn't too sure. I do remember the oddest things. Sometimes I just remember things that I have no business remembering, and then I don't remember things that I have all the business remembering. Oh, no, I don't care about you, guy. Sorry. And yeah, this is nothing. Guess we can get the coin again. Hooray. Everything is the same, because it's the backer room. It makes sense that it wouldn't be... He wouldn't tamper with the backer room, because it needs to be how it is, I suppose. But yeah, now, all we have to do is go back to the prologue, and it's probably faster to just go out this way, but I guess we'll take the shortcut, because it's supposed to be better, but I'm not convinced it is. I think it's about the same travel distance regardless. I guess we're skipping a loading screen or two here, so that's not too bad. And yeah, everything should be set. Everything should be in order. All the statues are turned the way they should be, I think. Right? Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, crap. I needed to... Well, I was gonna say, like... Oh, this is gonna be a really short episode, because I'm probably gonna end it off, like... The Halloween thing is gonna be its own thing, and then we're gonna start the, Christmas stuff next time. But, oh no, I can't do that, because I need to go and actually remember the direction that they looked, so that I can mimic that on the door. That's what it's all about. You're not actually even, like, turning the things probably doesn't even matter. You could probably note down which way it's turned, and then just leave it in any other way, and it wouldn't matter. Because the real thing is just, like, maybe it would matter. I don't even know. This is to the right, so I could probably look at that to the right and then just set it to something else, and it would still be fine. But just to be sure, I'm gonna not do that. So, to the right, I should probably just, like, do a paste bin again, just so we can do this in one go, and then we do... Wait, I need to remember, like, which eyes it was as well, because I don't know for certain that it's, left to right. So, 2 eyes, is right. That should be fine. Just, I assume it's not super strict, maybe. Like, precise degrees or anything like that. But I guess we'll see. Second one was in Lady Catherine's room, right here. At least we've unlocked everything and done everything, so it's reasonably quick. That's left eye only. So left eye is up. Whoop, rup. And in chapter 3, where was it there? In the, like, brewery, right? Downstairs, I think. Wasn't it here? Where was it then? Was it the other side? Yeah, there it is. Okay. So, right eye, northeast, or top right. Right eye, top right. And then we could just trial and error the last one, but let's go and make sure, just in case it's not that far away. that is top left. No eye, top left. Okay. So now, I'm gonna leave them all as they are, just to make sure, as I said. Though, I am a little bit curious if it actually does matter. If you ever play the game and try it out yourself, then let me know. Though I guess it's not very likely that you would watch an entire LP of something that you were planning on playing later on. If anything, you've already played it before you watched the LP, because that does make more sense. To, like, see someone else's take and opinions and get mad when I fail everything. Alright, so here we go. Yeah, they're not in the correct order. So it was double eye to the right. Left eye was up, I think. No eyes was top left, and one right eye was top right. Yep, got it without the notes. Just, like, writing it down was enough to help out my memory and all that. So, drum roll please, let's see what's in the tomb. There we go. Fear himself. There he is. There's a bunch of pumpkins that we can't click. And an orb that we can't get. And yeah, I think this is pretty much it. It's just like some cool scenery and just an achievement. There's not actually anything to do in here. It's just for the pride and accomplishment of having done it. But yeah, that's cool, I suppose. I don't mind that. Let me frame this perfectly so I can use it as a thumbnail. There we go. Click, click. So, I guess that's it for the Eyes of Ara in the Halloween mode. I will leave it off here, and then, as I said, next time we'll just go straight into the Christmas thing, and hopefully that will take slightly less time yet again, but who knows. I'm gonna do everything once more, once over, but now it should be a bit more fresh in my mind. Maybe, I say, and we'll see what kind of collectible we have to find there, and what special puzzle is in there, because I know there is something. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this mini-series at the end of the series, and hope you'll join me for the next mini-series at the very end of the entire series. Bye-bye!